Chicago. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Chicago Bears.
2026 Chicago Bears.
And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Devin Duvernay to return it. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you. And it didn't help being the most sacked quarterback in football as well. But remember, 3,500 yards and 20 touchdowns, he showed glimpses of what I know Chicago wants more of this year.
Coming out throwing is Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A pickup of 17, and that'll be first down Chicago.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down throw by Williams. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
He's hanging on to this one on the second down option. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Williams on first down. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
A loss of 6 yards.
Bend.
It's now
Bend.
third and
Even
12.
good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Third and long. They're going to throw. Catch made. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear in the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Stafford from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
We've set it downs from 37. First down, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
14. Rams, nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Blake Corum now to return it. Escapes the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Hauled in left side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And now it's 3rd and short. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Running for the marker with Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Davante Adams. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Connects with Adams again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another run for Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. To throw, Stafford. Setting up the screen here for Corum. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Back to throw, here's Stafford. And they get to him again. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knocked so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the first.
After the sack, they're left 3rd and goal now from the 13. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Mevis able to knock it through, and that'll get him back to 11.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Josh Blackwell to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears going back on offense just before halftime. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Williams to throw on first. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. A 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line to gain.
Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force to throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Roger McCreary on the coverage.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, here's Swift. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. And that's going to bring up fourth down. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway.
Cairo Santos.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Whittington now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground, Corum. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. On the play fake, here's Stafford. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Stafford now off the play fake. Throw reeled in by Higbee. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Throwing now, Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag.
Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards.
Still third down.
So the false start makes this a far tougher call now, 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Connects on the crosser. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Stafford now on 1st down. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And he'll go down here at the 16.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bears' 16-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. From the gun, a carry by Corum. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Rams 1st down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
1st and goal, Corum. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Trying again with Corum. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Stafford and the Rams getting set to try for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way, and it leaves 2 points on the table.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Duvernay on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bears about set for their next possession. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And they just get the play off. That's more of the catch out left. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They're going to run here. Kyle Monunga. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Working from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now for Stafford. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Throw right side, caught by Smith. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
On first down, here's Stafford. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears are going to set up just beyond the 10-yard line.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. They are on the counter with Swift. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Williams from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And this one does not go far. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Third down, they need 7. He's back to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. Big gain downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears with a 5-point lead. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. Offense to the line, second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Catch made by Loveland. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. And drawn up for him. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. From the left hash, this is from 47. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Bears come away with a win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.